Yeah, this is the place to be right here. Do you feel like you're in the heart of Morristown right now?
I do. I feel the energy. There's a lot of positive activity.
You know, surprisingly, there is a good bit of traffic on this road. We're at the corner of Henry Street here and Main Street. So you could say this is all the main activity right here. When I was growing up, I came down here for parades. I had a baseball card shop that I would go to growing up, but you know, I didn't use it as much as my parents used it when they were growing up here. And they talk about just the days that downtown was flooded with people, had lots of shops, places to eat. So it's been really interesting to see, like, over the past, say, 10, 15 years, some of those things coming back.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing that with restaurants. I've got a favorite sandwich shop down the road that a girl I went to high school with, she opened that shop up. It's really cool. But yeah, it's been part of our family. We've done several businesses downtown. Just look at all the activity and we say, who else wants to be here?
Exactly.
This is the building I've been wanting to show you. We got 3 floors here. As we've uncovered a few things, you'll see something called the Charles store. So we got a piece of that, piece of history. I don't know who Charles was, but I'm sure as we uncover more, we will find out. But evidently some type of a clothing or department store.
I'd love to see the walkway and what that's about.
Well, let's go get a view. So this is a real unique feature of Morristown with these, you don't see overhead sidewalks, I guess, much. Have you seen?
I've never seen anything like it. I can totally see the benefit for residences and businesses alike.
You can get from one end to the other without crossing over the street. You know, you're not having to dodge traffic or anything like that. You've got people that come up here for just their daily exercise or walk. You can also get all the way to Cruz Farm at the other end without having to touch the bottom level. So that's a little secret tip. If you look at this building right here, our offices are in the red part of the building there above the bookstore. So I was walking daily to get to the workplace and I kept on seeing the rest of this building and I'm just thinking, what a great spot. Could this ever come available and we do the same type of project that we've done in the bookstore and offices above there? I'm looking forward to taking you in and show you what we've done there and show you then the vision of what we want to duplicate in the rest of this building here.
Exciting. Let's see it.
All right, so now we're inside. We're right above the bookstore. And so this space totally needed to be renovated. And we took the project on and added shared office space. We've got some room for, I don't know if you've heard of Mahjong. Have you joined a Mahjong class yet?
I'm in 3 leagues right now.
3 leagues,
Yeah.
all right, that's impressive. I've not been invited to one yet, so. My mom had this idea of creating a community space, and so they've really enjoyed that.
Well appointed, beautiful, love the old architecture. Are these the original hardwoods?
They are, yeah. And we've got down to original brick there too. Yeah, if it's an original look, it's most likely an actual original.
It feels really special.
So yeah, if we head on back here, some really great things about being in an older building. They must have been thinking ahead because like they just thought of like, okay, if you're on this floor, what's the easy access to Main Street? So I love having the easy in and out. We've got a direct shot to Main Street for a meeting or just to get in and get out. A secret of the overhead sidewalks is when it's raining, you're covered. When it's hot and sunny, you're covered as well. And we've got a couple of offices back here. A first floor space that's retail or restaurant. The owners or the management, they can put their offices above. So this was really our North Star. The chamber, they put together a group of the properties here on Main Street a few years ago. You can see this is the current building we're in. And we found an old postcard that's what we want to take the building to in the near future. So I use this as our North Star. We've got it blown up here for just to see it better. But it gives a great shot of kind of the original look of the building.
I love what you guys are doing. You're taking the building forward by taking it back.
Yeah. I need to get the size of those offices, but they're spacious offices. This is like 2 in a row. And I really point these out because in 181 on the 3rd floor, there are 13 offices nearly identical to these. Connected, there's a door between them. We could be completely separate tenants or we could be work in the same office together. There's more upstairs, all right? So take you up here. Yeah, this is one of our favorite office spaces, an executive suite, great windows, overlooking Main Street, space to spread out, conference table. To imagine this used to be in similar shape as the office space next door. This side of the building is the inspiration that says what could be done next door. Yeah, these were a lot of original elements we were able to restore We're gonna sneak down the mezzanine area of the bookstore. You'll see in this particular building, they had a mezzanine on the front side too, pretty unique. I don't think you see that
That's
in
pretty
most
cool.
places. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love that we've got great access from the front and back here. So again, get out to this large parking area. If we step back here, you get a great shot of the building. This is a little gateway from Morris Boulevard. I want to say there's 20-something thousand cars that use Morris Boulevard per day. So I look at this as a gateway into downtown. And all of a sudden, the back of the building makes a great storefront to me. And so I'm looking at the building and I'm like, what a great spot for a retailer, maybe an office, a restaurant. So I think this has kind of been the hidden benefit that we did not anticipate, just how valuable that space could be. Looking at the building on the outside again, I was thinking if there was a restaurant here, could they utilize this area up here as a restaurant patio area? If somebody wants to do that, they can. I look at it as a potential. Here, we're gonna open that back up, and that'll give great access from this side of the building rather than having to go all the way around to the front. I see this extra entrance here, this side entrance, is gonna be a great access point for those front tenants.
I'm excited to see the inside of the space.
Let's do it. So you walk in here and you feel like you could put a basketball gym in here. It really opens up, really tall ceilings. The amount of space that's in here is really great.
The pressed tin ceilings, the exposed brick.
This could be 2,000 square feet down this left side, and then 2,000 more square feet that can open up to the outside and maximize that window visibility. And then we've got about another 1,200 square feet on the back side. So I could envision maybe even 3 tenants down here. We're doing kind of reworking the stairs here and would incorporate a set of bathrooms. You really wouldn't know how big this mezzanine is. And I say big, I mean like how tall it is. So from the outside, you say there's a good looking back of this building. But if you look up here, you've got another 1,150 or 1,200 square feet. This is where I could envision us putting windows to overlook the farmer's market. On that note, more upstairs. All right, so here we get into the bones of the project. So we've done a lot of work up here to get down to the studs. This was all covered up. This was one big wall. And we knew there were windows on the outside, but we had no idea like what we could salvage, what we could do. So we put in new windows, but it brings in so much light. I could see this divided up into 1, 2 offices. And on the other side here, we've got the same, I think it's about 2,000 square feet there, 2,000 square feet here. Again, this could all be one tenant or it could be broken up into 2 or 3. And as you walk forward, you've got the access to the outside. So this is a door that leads out to the Skywalk.
It's a clean canvas right now. And if you want a clean canvas, 4,000 square feet downtown, this is the location, now's the time.
So the stairwell we just came up wraps all the way around to the 3rd floor. So we're gonna continue more upstairs. There's 13 rooms up here, about the same size of the office that I'm using next door.
So if you wanted some of that historic charm and architecture, that character, it's already here.
We're gonna keep the doors, as many of them as possible. Most all of these have their own closet. So again, I don't know if that was a hotel concept.
The wood and the glass is beautiful. It's irreplaceable.
The transoms are still in good shape. You've got the glass like we refurbished, brought back to life next door. Offices on both sides of the building have windows. But what's really interesting, you step through here and you see office, 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 all the way down to Main Street. So it's almost like you start an office here, you expand, you expand, you expand, connectivity, or you can close it off or keep your door locked. I come from an entrepreneurial background, and in some cases, you start off in a coffee shop, and then you're like, I need something more than a coffee shop, and then you find the co-working space that's on the 2nd floor. Your business is taken off, and then you're like, you know what, I need a full-time space. If only they had a 3rd floor here with my own office space. I'm like, the story just kind of plays itself out right here in this building. So it's hard to find a bad office in this building. And there's 3 major investment projects going on by different parties. And this is the one we're focused on, but we're glad we're not the Lone Ranger over here. So this is the place to be. Yeah, we'd love to open the doors up for the next operation.
This is an exciting time. This is an exciting place. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do with this.
Good stuff, Justin. Thanks for coming out. Look forward to getting it on the market with you.
Thanks for letting us be a part of this.
Got it.